Gross motor skills are the movements children develop using their whole bodies. Adults who work with children can support spontaneous movement by creating a safe environment for them to play in and encouraging activities that will help young children become stronger, fitter and to live life with vitality. So, as practitioners, what's your role in ensuring that children are as active as possible?
Yeah, so I think that there is a kind of need for practitioners to explain and describe and narrate what children are doing physically.
I think as practitioners it's really important for us to always to model that language of that can-do attitude, like you said, really kind of narrating their experiences and their development within their physical play. So yeah, I think that's a key part of that practitioner's role. And also as adults we know that children, by the time they're 5, 90% of their brain is developed, and that is a key thing for us to remember, in that actually we're not just looking at gross motor skills and helping them develop that through resources, we're looking at how they are developing attitude to physical development that they will carry with them potentially for the rest of their lives.
So thinking about setting up environments that are really challenging and varied and encourage lots of gross motor movement, what's the role in the adult in ensuring that we strike a balance between the environment being challenging but also safe for children?
We use a lot of large loose parts in our outdoor environment, so things like scaffolding planks and tyres and cable reels, ropes, lots of different loose parts for them to be able to access whilst we're in our outdoor environment. And what I think is really beautiful about that opportunity is that children can take those risks and are able to risk assess themselves whether they feel safe. So as a practitioner, if I can sense that a child is maybe not feeling the safest they could at that time, I might say something like, do you feel safe? What could you do to make yourself feel a bit safer or make this a bit more steady?
How do you support children's sense of confidence?
I think this is really important as a practitioner, that you have confidence in the space you're in yourself. So there's a lot of kind of risk assessing that goes on before the scenes in terms of children's play and their learning. So being able to know and feel really confident in your space that you have risk assessed that space to make sure it is safe and that there is ample amount of risk-taking opportunities, so it's not gone too far the other way and that there's no challenge within your space. But that confidence that then I have as a practitioner passes on to those children, because I know they are able to achieve within that space. So with me being relaxed in that space in their risky play, because I know that they aren't going to be able to do anything to really harm themselves, is very infectious. They're able to carry that on, and then that kind of, it's a two-way relationship of that confidence is shared between everybody in the group.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about giving children lots of opportunities to visit and revisit resources or spaces, and I think about when I am with children going out to the woods, how obviously children have different developmental journeys, and some children take a while to get used to that space, to be confident in it, to see what's there, to see what's out there, how they can use it, how they can be. Give children confidence by allowing them time to visit and revisit spaces, places and resources. Repetition helps. Giving children lots of time to look and ask, what is out there? How can I use it? Supports their confidence in giving it a go.
Children need to experiment with the natural push and pull of their world, exploring how their body relates to it and others around them. Having the chance to explore these areas of learning allow us to have an impact on children's lifelong attitudes to physicality and the joy of movement.
Children between 1 and 4 years old should be physically active for at least 3 hours per day. This promotes their long-term health outcomes, their brain development, learning across the curriculum, and their sense of vitality and joy.